do that for me? Yeah, I'd fly this whole world twice if I could be your paradise. Only 'cause we never say what we think, waiting for the perfect way. Time zone speak, got me on delay, 'cause I cross a million seas. Would you do that for me? Goddamn world 3 times, and I run all the red lights across a million seas just to have you next to me. Paris and Tokyo, I go where I have to go. Screw geography, but would you do that for me? When we were 15, I remember the car rides, small fights, conversations all night. I never saw you as anything more than a friend, but now I see you in a new light. We're getting older, there's a sparkle in your eyes that wasn't there before. Give me butterflies, it makes me wonder if there could be something more. We were only kids when we first met. Now let's discover what we haven't yet. I don't wanna wonder what could have been. So baby, take my hand and let my love in. We were only kids when we first met. Now let's discover what we haven't yet. When we were 15, I remember the car rides, small fights, conversations all night. I never saw you as anything more than a friend, but now I see you in a new light. We're getting older, there's a sparkle in your eyes that wasn't there before. You give me butterflies, it baby, take my hand and let my love blend. We were only kids when we first met, first met. Now let's discover what we haven't yet. I don't wanna wonder what could have been. So baby, take my hand and let my love blend. We were only kids when we first met, first met. Now let's discover what we haven't yet. When I opened up the door, it led me back to you. Led me back to busy, I've been chasing waterfalls. I stopped believing in some kind of miracle, and I've been staring at the sun for too damn long. But when I opened up the door, it led me back to you. When I opened up the door, it led me back to you. Let me back to you.
Never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna say goodbye. No. Never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna say goodbye. No. Never gonna give, never gonna give, never gonna give you up. Never gonna give, never gonna give. Never gonna give, never gonna give, never gonna give you up. Never gonna give, never gonna give.
miles away from home. Steps were difficult, I'm exhausted, but I did not fall. I hope something good is coming up. Free like a bird, but also bounded, and my footsteps on the ground. I raise my head, listen to the sound. I'm happy with what I have found. Just breathe, just breathe, just breathe, just breathe. No one ever told me how hard it's gonna be. My way is full of branches, like the roots of a tree. Where should I go from here? I need a good advice. The elders waiting for me at sunrise. I'm in the prison, open doors, 10 directions on the floor. I lose my mind, lose my sight. Tell me how come the wind is right. Just breathe, just breathe, just breathe, just breathe, just breathe, just breathe. Take the courage, babe. Everybody breaks. This is not your fate. Nothing you take. 'Cause I would rather die than to live it like not being who I wanna be. You ever tried? Not being who I wanna be. Just cause I would rather die. Cause I would rather die. Just breathe. Take the courage, babe. Everybody ready. Cause I would rather die. This is not your time. Cause I would rather die.
Reaching for the stars on a clear night. Pause when it feels right. Standing up through hard falls and tears like be the change that you wish to see. Nothing's wrong with the dream when the world is within your reach. Stay searching for your inner peace. Watch out for your energy. Your enemy is craving for your chemistry. Your identity is something you should find. Do it. You can do anything if you put your mind to it. Step back and take a deep breath. Nothing's promised unless you get it for yourself. Every journey has to start with a step. Try your hardest till there isn't nothing left. Keep on thinking you can rise through it, fly through it, no disguise through it, shine through it. I knew it, you designed to remind all the mountains you can climb. Always move forward, never look behind.
I've been going off for broke for my friends to like me, oh, but I know they see right through me cause they listen to my songs, yeah. But I don't care, no baby, I don't care. People always tell me take a breath, hey, hey, hey. I've been looking for something that haunts me all night. I've been staying up hours until the sunrise. Just so casual, always living the same life. I don't really mind, but I just need to take some time to get away. Is there something I could take for this pain to go away? Cause I've tried 100 methods and they always seem to fail. Am I crazy? Don't tell me I'm crazy. I just need to find another way. Hey, hey, hey. I've been looking for something that haunts me all night. I've been staying up hours until the sunrise. Just so casual, always living the same life. I don't really mind, but I just need to take some time to get away. For me, myself and I, cause I'm so bloody tired, yeah. But I'm alright, trust me baby, I'm alright. I'll just sit back and enjoy the ride. Hi, hi, hi. I've been looking for something that haunts me all night. I've been staying up hours until the sunrise. Just so casual, always living the same life. I don't really mind, but I just need to take some time to get away. Forever
Sensible.
I've been coming up hot for a minute. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. I drop the top when I'm in it. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. Yeah, I go so dumb. Everybody know what flow I'm on. You already know when the click come through to the shit, then it's about to be a show. Then it's about to be a show. I'll be coming up hot for a minute. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. I drop the top when I'm in it. Everybody know the. I'll be coming up hot for a minute. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. I drop the top when I'm in it. Everybody know the. I'll be coming up hot for a minute. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. I drop the top when I'm in it. Everybody know the. Yeah, I go so young. Everybody know what flow I'm on. You already know when the clip come through to the shit, then it's about to be a show. Be run. Then it's about to be a show. Be run.
All right, good evening, everybody. How the heck are we? Here we are. Look at this. It's pink and it's blue and it's colourful and it's lovely. And how are we doing? Yeah, it's a whole new look for the Past 50 quiz. Good evening to you wherever you are joining us this evening to play along with our ever popular quiz. Yeah, we've got a whole new look thanks to my man Addy, who a lot of you know. He's been working hard to create what you can see. Do let us know what you think. Tell us if you hate the colours, if you love the colours. We've already got Vlad saying that he likes it, which is wonderful. So good evening to you. Let's say a very special good evening to a few people. First of all, Tryan, Brian, Razvan, who signed up this evening. Actually, I think Razvan signed up earlier in the day, but welcome to you. I hope you managed to log in. Guys, if you're watching the feed and you're not too sure what's going on, please head over to your Patreon page, and within notifications there, you will find the code for www.myquiz.org. Enter that code in the next 15 minutes or so and you'll enter the game, and then obviously watch us on this feed as well. Good evening to Dana joining us over on the side as well. So you can see the chat has moved. It's no longer here. We've got it over here. I've got to get used to the pointing. It's over here now. Hopefully you can read it. We're messing around with the colours, but we've gone with green and purple. I think that was probably a bad idea. Maybe we need to revert that back to white and green. I don't know, but you know, we're just trying things. A couple of birthdays as well. Good evening to Matt, who I know is tuning in tonight. Hope you're having a nice time with the missus and the kiddo there, mate. Happy 40th to you. And to my nieces, we had a lovely Zoom birthday party this afternoon for my nieces Evie and Poppy, who I know are watching. Hello, Uncle Mark says hello. This is why I had to leave, I'm afraid, because I'm here now. So happy birthday to all of you. Good evening to Sam and my sister Hannah tuning in. She was with us at the party earlier as well. So this is our new look screen. So hopefully you like it. We wanted to give a bit more highlight to our Patreon. So down below you can see that the Patrons, we're just going to display you all the time. You will hopefully see your name appear on there at some point. If it looks like I'm not quite staring at you, it's because I would have to look up here all the time, and I like to look at what's going on the screen, and the screen is down here. So apologies for that, but I will get used to this and start trying to, you know, do things correctly. Let's talk about what happened. I've got hotkeys now, so this is exciting for me. The first time for me using hotkeys. Let's talk about what happened the other day. So this was Saturday night. Fantastic quiz. It was all about rock music. Thanks again for helping us out with writing this one, James. It was much appreciated. And it was a hell of a quiz, very close, despite how the scores look here. Vlad ended up winning with 253 points, but it did come down to the very final question, and anyone in the top 3 or 4 there could have taken it away from Vlad. But Vlad is our musical genius. He is now the champion of rock music. He is the champion of our Eurovision quiz as well. So well done to him. Dan picked up a prize as well. Shumi leading all the way until the last few questions, dropped down to 3rd. Well done to anybody else that managed to get into the top 10. It was a cracking quiz and tremendously good fun. So hotkeys, are they working? Yeah, let us tap on that and come back to you. Hello. Right, let's see if the feed is still working. No, I've got to do this and then it comes back on. There it is. So, you know, work in progress is what I'll say with all of this, but you know, I like the colours. I think it's nice. Jon, good evening to you. The bakers are in. Delia's already liking the colours. I let Addy choose the colours, and he went with pink and blue. And actually, I wasn't sure to begin with, but hey, it's not so bad, is it? And you do get to see me now a little bit more. If that's a good thing, I don't know, because I'm using a much bigger monitor. I'm not using the laptop. We've got the new PC installed, so hopefully things will be a little bit smoother. So, new players, let's tell you what's going on. Here is our point scoring system. This is how it works. There will be 50 questions, all back to back, with a 15-second allowance for you to answer, all multiple choice, so you can take a guess at absolutely everything. Some of the questions do have multiple answers, but the majority of the questions, just one answer. If you get that question right, you'll get 5 points. Get it wrong, you get a 0. Couldn't be any simpler. With those multiple answer questions, if you get them all correct, there will be 3 possible answers to one question. In that question, you get 5 points for each of them, so you can get 15 points. But if you get just one of them wrong, your points drop down to 1 point per correct answer. So you have to be very careful there. 3, 2, 1 is the speed bonus. On every question, we offer bonuses of 3, 2, and 1 points for the top 3 fastest people to answer. And we do have what we call fast letter questions in here as well. Sometimes we only have 1 or 2, sometimes we have lots. I've got a feeling it's only a couple tonight, but first letter questions are very simple. They're still multiple choice, but instead of giving you full possible answers, we only give you one possible letter. So you have to kind of know the answer and then choose the letter that answer would begin with. It does make complete sense as we get into it. I absolutely promise you. So that's the point scoring. Let's go back and have a look at the feed, see if anybody else is saying hello. Addy is watching here tonight, and he will be paying attention to what goes on. Addy, you can see the feed. It is a little bit funny over here. Hopefully we'll get that sorted. But anyway, it's okay. Right, prizes. Let's have a quick look over here. 8.5 minutes or so to go. As I always say, please don't panic when we reach 0, because we will start the quiz as and when I am ready and not before. So 8.5 minutes roughly to go. Lots of people still signing in. Hopefully we'll get an awful lot more. But let's have a look and see what we can give you as prizes tonight. We start off with our winner's prize. Our winner's prize this evening will be courtesy of Clark Cider. There is Alan, the wonderful Alan Clark, who came up with Clark Cider a few years ago. It's been a roaring success here in Romania. It is without doubt the best cider that you can buy in this country, and if you win tonight, a case of the cider will be delivered to you, possibly by Alan himself, who knows, but it will definitely come out to you in the next day or two. So thank you so much to Clark Cider for delivering. You can obviously get it at the bars as well. It is served at Mojo and the Hop. If you want to get down there, the terraces are open. You can get down there and enjoy one in the sunshine. But if you win tonight, you'll get some to your house at Sidrew Clarks for Facebook, sidrewclarks.ro on the web, and office at sidrewclarks.ro if you want to drop them the line and maybe order something in. Runner up tonight, we're going to bring the Quest Mission guys into Wednesday quizzes from now on, and they will be for the foreseeable future our regular second place prize. So if you get into second place tonight, you will win an Escape Room Live Series session, which is it's very cool. It's an escape room, but you do it online, and you can do it with 2 other households, which is pretty cool. So you all join together, you do it online. We've got Sue over here, Addy, saying that the audio sounds strange today, that there's a little echo effect. I don't know why that would be. If anybody else can notice an echo effect, do please tell us. I'll adjust my microphone a little bit and see if that makes any difference, but hopefully it's not too much of an issue. All right, let's carry on with prizes. What else do we have? So spot prizes. I decided to go with some space prizes tonight, because in the last week or so, that's what everybody's been talking about, the incredible space exploration, the launch of the SpaceX rocket that has gone up and logged in with the someone's come into the wrong account. I will kill goats. You're very welcome to stay with us and play along if you want to, mate. It's not a problem. So yeah, everyone's talking about space exploration and what have you, and so we thought we'd put some space prizes in for you. So 50th place tonight will win a colour-changing Star Wars mug adorned with Kylo Ren. He changes colour as you put your drink in the glass. Rather cool. That will be yours in 50th place. 75th place tonight, going old school video game here. Asteroids t-shirt. Very, very cool. It's official Asteroids merchandise. And that will be yours if you're 75th. Excuse me. 100th place tonight is my final set of Starlink toys. They will come out to you if you are in 100th place. Lady Gabster, I can tell you now that we didn't have it as purple writing on the purple background. Excuse me. It's just that we adjusted it on our other account where we were trialing things, and I've completely forgotten to change the purple writing back to white. So don't worry too much. We will change it as and when. In fact, I don't know if I can do this, but let me just see if I can change it now, because this might please you all. Let's see if I can do this right away. I've never done this before, but if I can, this will be cool. How about that? Is that better? Of course it is. I'm a genius. Right, so there we go. 50th, 75th and 100th, those are your spot prizes. And then we do have a rather nice prize here for our top Patreon this evening. It's a copy of the book Red Moon Rising by Matthew Brzezinski. I've been trying to practice that name all day. It's all about the launch of the Sputnik rocket and the fight for the space age, as it were. And I've got my own personal copy, but this is not it. It's brilliant. It's such a great book. We will give that to the top silver or gold Patreons as well. Would you like me to change the names, Patrick? All right, no worries. Now I know I can do it. Let me do that. Let me go over here and I'll go back to the color that we were going to have initially. And the color we were going to have initially would have been this one. Is that better? Oh, it's so much better, isn't it? There we go. Right, I'm coming back to you. There, look at that. I know what I'm doing. Oh, I'm getting all educated. It's wonderful. All right, so who else have we got signing in? So Lady Gabster, hopefully we've cheered you up. Good evening to Wana. Addy, that was totally my fault, mate. These are the two colours that you and I worked on earlier. And then, if you remember, we changed them when we were playing around with the backup screen, and I forgot to change them back. Don't worry. Good evening, Adrian and Alina joining in as well. We've gone through 100 players now, so lots more people coming in to join. 100th place tonight. Remember, you will win the Starlink prizes, but we also have a little bonus for the 100th player as well. If you are in 100th place, you get to choose any subject you like for the next quiz on Wednesday. Not the Saturday themed quiz, but next Wednesday's quiz. You can choose any subject you like, and we will write 10 questions on that subject. We do have a caveat that it must be something that is fair and interesting, and something that I can actually write questions on, so nothing too intricate or anything that that might upset people. Don't worry, Matt, we're not going to start for a while. Some people are saying that there's an echo, but I honestly don't know why there would be, because it should be absolutely fine. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, yeah, something fair and interesting, unlike Manele, would be what I would suggest. What have we got tonight? So Dorinel was our 100th player last Wednesday, and Dorinel chose stories you might not have heard due to COVID. Now, I thought that was brilliant. I really thought that was a fantastic choice until I started trying to write it. And frankly, we agreed that we would write questions from sort of mid-March when lockdown started to come into effect. And what a nightmare, because just about every single story in the world in some way was connected to COVID. And Dorinel was very, very particular, things that had nothing to do with lockdown and COVID. So that's what I've done. I've managed to find 10 incredibly random and weird stories, and I've written 10 questions. Those questions will be between questions 20 and 29 tonight. There is no laptop here, so I can't be using a laptop microphone. That's not possible. Let me just double check over here and make sure that we have adopted the correct. Yeah, it's the correct one. I will just double check again. Yep, it's definitely the correct one. Really sorry if you're getting any sort of echo. I'm not sure why, but Addy and I will work on that. And some people are getting it and some people aren't. I'm not entirely sure why. Hopefully it will all work itself out. All right, there you go. See, some people telling us that everything is absolutely fine. So there you go. That's how things are going to work tonight. So what have we got? 50th place, 75th place, 100th place as well will win prizes. Top Patreon. Some people saying, oh, they'd like to win the Patreon prizes. I'm not going to beg, but if you want to upgrade from bronze to silver in order to stand a chance of winning another prize and support what we're doing a little bit more, you're very, very welcome. I'd also really appreciate it if you're still enjoying these quizzes, and we will be doing them for a little while yet because the bars are not going to open fully for a while. Just invite some friends, because it'd be lovely to build on the numbers. Some people have had to tail off because they've not got the money to join in, or they're going to be out on Wednesdays or Saturdays or whatever. But it would be great if some of you could get some more people coming. I'm really not sure about the sounds. Some of you are saying it's a problem, and some of you are saying it's not the webcam's mic, Mihai. I can assure you. I'm looking at it now. It's definitely it's this one here. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not in the bathroom. I can assure you that much. The microphone is definitely on. I just don't know. Well, that's a real mystery for you. I honestly can't tell you because obviously I don't hear anything back on myself, so I don't know what the echo might be. Hopefully you'll all cope with it. Matt says it's not that bad. Don't worry, we'll work on it and find out why. It's a brand new PC that's gone in today. There must be a reason it's causing a little echo for you, but a lot of you are saying that it's fine. All right, Addy's my man. Addy's going to tell me that it's fine, so we'll say it's fine. Okay, so we will have a new game screen for you when we go into it. It looks kind of similar to what we've had before. It will still show the questions, hopefully, if we've got things right. It will still show the chat. You can still join in. Alina's just thrown me by asking me to sing. Alina, you know I don't sing. Have you ever seen me sing at karaoke? I've never, ever done it, ever in my life. We're approaching the countdown, guys, the 10-second countdown. We're very, very close to getting started. Over 130 players here tonight, so it's going to take a big effort for you to try and win. Lots of questions. Most of them are just general knowledge. We have got a couple of recent news style questions in there, and of course 10 questions on news stories that you might have missed from the last 2 months or so. So can you all keep your fingers crossed that our new system will work? What I will do is head over to my quiz and I will get us started, and then I'll move on to our brand new playing screen. So bear with me as I go to my quiz. Good luck, everyone. Let's quiz. I will come back and I will go to our playing screen. Your first question, the two astronauts aboard the SpaceX commercial spacecraft have named the capsule after which space shuttle? Did they name it Challenger, Discovery, Endeavour or Atlantis? And there you go, that's all you've got to do. Click and answer, simple as that. All right, so we are off. Let's have a look over here. Let's get this working. All right, Endeavour is the correct answer here. 36.5% of you getting it right. Strula goes straight into the lead at the start. So the capsule is Dragon, of course, but they get to name it by tradition themselves. They chose Endeavour. They chose to name it after one of the last space shuttles to fly, Endeavour. Strula, the Tansley clan, Miz, Bovine, and Heart and Brain are our first 5 in the top 5 at the moment. Get yourself in the top 5 tonight. Take a screenshot. Here's number 2. J.K. Rowling has announced she will be publishing her new children's book for free, but what is it called? The Fibwick, the Ichabog, the Sneetches, the Ukes and Zooks. Jen, stop telling people that I've done karaoke. That was somebody else. Thanks, Sam. We're using the same mic, so I'm not sure what's going on. We'll work it out for the next one. The Ichabog is the correct answer here. 53.5% of you getting it right. The others are all Dr. Zeus characters there. It's going to be put online in instalments from July the 10th. There was a story about something she accidentally tweeted out, but we won't talk about that. The Tansley clan into the lead with 15. Strula drops to second, 13. Good evening to Andrew, who's in third place with 12. Miz has 11 and Heart and Brain has 10. So split up already. Here comes your next question. This is question number 3. Who has the record for performing in front of the biggest crowd ever? 3.5 million people on Copacabana Beach in Brazil on New Year's Eve 1994. Was it Rod Stewart, Fatboy Slim, Tina Turner or Madonna? So one of them performed in front of an incredible 3.5 million people, but who? Which one of them? Correct answer here is Rod Stewart. I'm amazed lots of you knew that. I would have taken a guess that that would be the last person I would choose. But 40.4% of you getting it. Strula knew it. 18 points out in the lead. The Tansley clan, 15. You're tied with Johnny Logan Frax, Go Nads and Geronimo. You're all on 15 and you're all tied depending on who got the question right and who got it fastest. Fastest finger is how we separate you. Okay, your next question is coming up. This will be question number 4. Which of these films features the song Eye of the Tiger by Survivor? Is it Rocky, Rocky 2, Rocky 3 or Rocky 4? It's definitely a Rocky movie, but which one? Rocky, Rocky 2, Rocky 3, Rocky 4. Your time is up. The correct answer here is Rocky 3. 34.3% of you getting that one right. Tricky question. And our sex instructor, our local sex instructor, has gone into the lead. 20 points. Lee and Liv, you've got 20. Exquisby, 20. Johnny Logan Frax, 20. And Geronimo, 20. So we have a 5-way tie after 4 questions at the top of the tree. Let's hope it's going to be a nice close one this evening. You guys are all separated simply on who got that question right and then who got it the fastest. Here's question number 5 out of 50. Which of these actors is the son-in-law of Arnold Schwarzenegger? Chris Pratt, Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, or Chris Pine? Chris Pratt, Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, or Chris Pine is married to Arnie's daughter, who you can see in the picture. And your time is up. And you put me to shame. 64.8% of you knowing that it is Chris Pratt, Star-Lord himself. I had absolutely no idea until this popped up as a piece of trivia for me this week. But look, you guys all knew it. Lee and Liv knew it. Johnny Logan Frax, the sex instructor, Exquisby and Geronimo, you all knew it. You're all still tied on 25 points, but you've juggled yourselves around a little bit over who got that one the quickest. So fastest finger does pay off to keep you in the lead. Here comes question number 6. When referring to a British military special force, what does the A stand for in the abbreviation SAS? Air Attacked Armoured or Army? Air Attack Armoured or Army? SAS. Time is up. And 55.2% of you getting this one. The correct answer is Air Special Air Service, SAS, or if you ever watched the Ricky Gervais show Extras, you'll know that it stands for Super Army Soldiers. Hopefully someone's going to get that reference, not just me. Very clever people here tonight. And look at this, still a 5-way tie. The sex instructor back into the lead. Geronimo, Lee and Liv, Johnny Logan Frax and Exquisme all switching round, but you're all still tied on 30 points. Here's your next question. Which Pope immediately preceded Pope John Paul II? Was it John Paul I, Paul VI, John XIII, Pius X? Yeah, you're right there, Charlie. He's got pet ponies, Arnie, hasn't he? That he has in the house. It's very cool. I know what you did there with the feeding the ponies. I saw you. I saw you. John Paul I is the correct answer. It went John Paul 1, John Paul 2. 30.6% of you getting it right, and that separated you guys ever so slightly. But the sex instructor is still out in the lead. I'd love to know what that is a reference to. Because most of you, when you have daft names, it's a reference to something in the news. Tell me what it is, I have no idea. Lee and Liv, you're tied with him, as is Excuse Me. Strula, 4th place on 33, and good evening to the family Turp coming in to the top 5 for the first time. You've got 32. Here's your next question, number 8. In which country did the martial art Taekwondo originate? Japan, Malaysia, Vietnam, or Korea? Japan, Malaysia, Vietnam, or Korea? And your time is up. Tricky question. No, it's not. Look at this. 71.2% knowing it's a Korean martial art. Well done if you got that one right. Oh, this is super close. Sex instructor, Lee and Liv, Excuse Me. 1, 2, 3, but you've all got 40 points. James comes into the top 5 for the first time, 38 points. Tied with Strula on 38 points as well. For those of you wondering, yes, I had to shave my beard. I had an audition yesterday. I had to lose it. Very annoying. I might grow it back though. Anyone else got rid of the beard? It's just me. I miss it already. I miss it. Next question, number 9. It's a first letter question. What name is given to the process that converts sugar to acid, alcohol, or gases? E, F, G, or H are your options. So the correct answer will begin with the letter E, F, G, or H. Time is up. The correct answer is, oh, look at you guys, you're so good. F for fermentation. I always try and catch you up with these first letter questions in the hope that you're going to get it wrong, but you just don't. 70.9% knowing F for fermentation. Excuse Me into the lead. Lee and Liv, you are in second place on 45. The sex instructor has dropped back. Strula into third, 43. James, you're tied on 43, but in fourth place. And Family Turp, 42 points in fifth. Yon getting the alcohol-related bonus points. Good on you, mate. It's always you on that ball. Next question. In football, Rakuten is the main shirt sponsor for which team? Man City, Juventus, Bayern Munich, or Barcelona? So, on the front of their shirts, the company Rakuten. Which football team? Time is up. And the correct answer is Barcelona. It's a Japanese electronic commerce and retailing company, online retailing company. They also own Viber, which you might use, you might not, I do not. 47.2% of you getting it right. And there's not much separating you guys over here. It's super close, but Lee and Liv out in the lead, 50 points. Strula, James, you're both tied on 48, second and third respectively. Family Turp, fourth place, 47. Sex instructor making a bit of a fight back here on 45. You're in fifth. Just 5 points separate our top 5 after 10. Here's number 11. An average sized woman has approximately how many pints of blood in her body? 3, 6, 9, or 15. An average sized woman has approximately how many pints of blood in her body? 3, 6, 9, or 15. Time is up. Correct answer is 9 pints of blood, 57.2% for an average lady. For a man, it's around 11/12. So yeah, if you got that one right, you know your blood. Lee and Liv knew it. 55 points. James into second place, clear on 53. Family Turp up into third with 52. Sex instructor moves up a place as well, 50 points. And good evening to Simo, who comes into the top 5 for the first time. Your type of the sex instructor on 50 points. Next question, number 12. How many countries are there in the region of Europe as recognised by the UN? Is there 24, 34, 44 or 54? 24, 34, 44 or 54 European countries. Time's up. Correct answer is 44. Just over half of you getting this right. 51% of you knowing that it is 44 countries recognised by the UN. Still, as you were over here, look, Lee and Liv 60, James D 58, Family Turp 57, Sex Instructor 55, and Simo 55. Just 5 points splitting the 5 of you. Blood is measured in pints where we come from. Kilos. Do you measure blood in kilos? Surely not. Kilos isn't for fluid, is it? Anyway, next question. What do the French call the English Channel? Le Mouton, Le Manche, Le Malbouffe, La Mie. That is my best French accent for you. Shocker. All right then, so what do the French call the English Channel? La Manche is the correct answer. Most of you getting this, 86.2%. Mouton is sheep. Malbouffe, it means junk food. And mie is the soft part of bread, the doughy part of bread. So most of you getting it right, so not too much of a change over on the scores. Lee and Liv still in the lead, just 2 points ahead of James on 63, and it's 1 point back to the family Turp. The sex instructor 60, Simo on 60. Yeah, we don't measure blood in kilos, always pints. Number 14, it's a multiple answer one. Select 3 people that have won the Time Magazine Person of the Year Awards. George W. Bush, Vladimir Putin, Steve Jobs, Mother Teresa, Greta Thunberg. By Time Person of the Year also means Time Man of the Year going back. So George W. Bush, Vladimir Putin, Steve Jobs, Mother Teresa, Greta Thunberg. The correct answers here are George W. Bush, Vladimir Putin and Greta Thunberg, and that has changed things considerably. Believe it or not, Steve Jobs never won it and neither did Mother Teresa. Steve Jobs got very angry in 1982 when the award was given to the computer. So there you go, that's changed things. Verbal Kint comes into the lead, 72. Craig Bratton straight up into second, 70. Lee and Liv dropped down to 67 and third. Then it's James, 65. Alex, for the first time in the top 5, 65. Next question. Soon to be handed over to Carol Baskin. In which US state is the Tiger King GW Zoo based? Is it in Oklahoma, Alabama, Texas, or California? So I amended this question today because Carol Baskin has been handed the Tiger King's zoo. Big story. Outside COVID, obviously. Oklahoma is the correct answer. 47.9% of you getting it right. Poor old Tiger King, he will be spewing. The guys, that dodgy guy with the bandana and his weird missus, they've got a few weeks to get out. They've got to get out and take their cats with them. And yeah, Carol's going to take over. Verbal Kint in the lead, 77. Creed Bratton, 75. Lee and Liv, 72. Alex, 70. Family Turp coming back into the top 5 with 68, but it's just a 9-point spread over the top 5. Super close. Love it. Here's your next one, number 16. Which city would you need to go to see the original painting Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh? London, Amsterdam, Paris, or New York? Right, are we doing Van Gogh or Van Gogh? Tell me in the feed. What do you want? Van Gogh? Van Gogh? Van Gogh? Van Gogh? I'm going to do Van Gogh. I like Van Gogh. Time's up. Correct answer here is D, New York. It's been on permanent display at the Modern Art Museum in New York since 1941. So 29.7% of you getting it right. Tricky question. Most of you going for Amsterdam, but no. Verbal Kint, 82. Creed Bratton, 80. Alex jumps up to third, 75. Family Turp move up a place to fourth, 73. Lee and Liv, you're still hanging around, just 10 points off the lead. You have 72. So super close. Let's hope it stays that way. Here comes your next question. This will be question 17 of 50. Which TV show had the working title Montauk? The Walking Dead, Stranger Things, Black Mirror, or Killing Eve? The Walking Dead, Stranger Things, Black Mirror, or Killing Eve. One of them had the working title of Montauk before it was changed. Time is up. Correct answer here is Stranger Things, 55.2%. The working title came from a government conspiracy theory called the Montauk Project, which was basically all about ESP and stuff like that. Very interesting read if you can be bothered to go and search it and look it up. Verbal Kint still in the lead, 87, but just 2 points ahead of Creed Bratton. Alex, 80. Simo, 77. Lee and Liv, 77. Still 10 points spread across the top 5. All right, here comes question number 18. What is Meghan Markle's actual first name? Phoebe, Rachel, Monica, or Janice? Phoebe, Rachel, Monica, or Janice? Meghan Markle. Time is up. Correct answer is Rachel, 62.1%. She was born Rachel Meghan Markle on August the 4th, 1981. Well done if you got it right. Verbal Kint got it. So did Creed Bratton, so did Alex, so did Simo, so did Lee and Liv. So everybody at the top of the tree getting this one right, and that was a small Friends reference. No Friends questions for a while because we've done a Friends quiz, haven't we? So yeah, I'm just dropping in references in the answers every now and again when I can. Okay then, Verbal Kint leads the way as we go on to question number 19. In which country would you find the Bohemian Switzerland National Park? Is it in the Czech Republic, Switzerland, the USA, or Austria? Bohemian Switzerland National Park, where is it? Czech Republic, Switzerland, USA, Austria. That is a picture of the park that you can see. Time is up. Czech Republic is the correct answer. 60% of you getting it right, and it's stunning. I really want to go. I want to head over there. I've not been to the Czech Republic yet, so I need to get down there. Verbal Kint, 97. Creed Bratton, 95. Simo, third place, 88 points. Exquisme has 86, and Alex, you've dropped down to 5th place on 85. It's still just 12 points. Jon, that's the worst comment that anyone's going to make all night. We should kick you out. Next question. On March the 27th, which country became the 30th to join NATO? This is your first bonus question this evening. We're into our bonus round. Belarus, North Macedonia, Malta or Serbia? Here come your 10 questions on stories you might not have heard of during COVID. Time is up. North Macedonia is the correct answer, so maybe you did hear about that one. 72.7% getting it right. Verbal Kint, 102. Creed Bratton also breaks 100 points, 100. Simo, 93. Exquisme, 91. Alex has 90. So that is question 1 of 10 on 10 questions on stories that you might not have heard due to COVID. It's been very tough to find 10 stories that you might not have heard about, so there's some random stuff in here. Apologies in advance. Lots of guessing, I feel. Here comes your next one, number 21. On the 8th of April, Baldwin Street in Dunedin, New Zealand reclaimed its title as what? Is it the shortest residential street, the most expensive residential street, the steepest residential street, or the oldest residential street in the world? It's one of them. All right, time is up. 58.9% getting it right. Indeed, it is the steepest residential street in the world. The title had been held by Thord Penlach in Harlech, Wales. That's my Welsh accent there. And then they did a new measurement and they found that it should stay in Baldwin Street, Dunedin. Verbal Kids, 107. Creed Bratton, 105. Exquisme, 96. Alex, 95. Family Turp, 94. So as you can see, some very random stories I've had to look up here. It's just how it is. They're meant to be stories you haven't heard of. Here's number 22. In April, the Quebec Court of Appeal ruled that a gambler did not have to pay a $500,000 bet that he lost playing what? Poker, Fortnite, Monopoly, or Rock, Paper, Scissors? $500,000. It was just over $500,000 actually. And he got away with it. But what did he lose the money playing? Rock, paper, scissors is the correct answer. You guys have looked this up, haven't you? 62.9%. It was $514,000. They ruled essentially that it's a game of chance and that is banned with that amount of money. Yeah, he didn't have to pay it, but they genuinely played best of 3 rock, paper, scissors for $500,000 Canadian dollars, which I believe is about 120 euros. Verbal Kint, 112. Creed Bratton, 110. Alex, 100. I can't see who's on 98 there, but Simo has 98 as well. Someone's got a very weird name. At the start of May, the Queen guitarist Brian May was admitted to hospital after he severely tore his gluteus maximus whilst doing what? Playing snooker, gardening, getting out of bed, playing the guitar. Playing his guitar. Who is it that's got the Morse code style name? Talk about tricky. Gardening is the correct answer. I managed to rip my gluteus maximus to shreds in a moment of over-enthusiastic gardening, the Queen star explained on Instagram. 70.4% getting it right then. Still, Verbal Kint out in the lead, but it's close still. 117 to Creed Bratton on 115, Alex in third on 105, Tansley Clan have 104, and our Morse code fan, I presume that's Morse code or something like it, 103. Explain yourself. What have you put there? Here's your next question, 24. On May the 4th in Kent, England, armed police and a helicopter were deployed to capture a tiger that had been spotted in a forest, but what did the tiger turn out to be? Was it a cow, a statue, a fallen tree, or a man dressed as a tiger? Okay, this was a big story in my home county because we don't send out armed helicopters and police very often. It was a statue, just 19.1% of you getting it right. It was created by Juliet Simpson, who's 85, and she'd done it nearly 20 years ago. Someone spotted it and thought it was real, and they scrambled a helicopter and armed police. Yep. Verbal Kint, 122. Creed Bratton, 120. Alex, 110. ... blah, 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 108. Simo, 108. See, I really have to scrape the barrel to find questions for this. Here's your next question. On May the 6th, astronomers announced the discovery of the first what that could be seen with the naked eye. Was it a planet outside of the Milky Way, meteor shower, black hole, or volcano on the moon? Jon is on it. Jon, have you just given up on the quiz and you're just going to come up with really terrible puns? Because I'm okay with that. Black hole is the correct answer, 34.7%. It's only visible to observers south of 33 North degrees latitude. So, you know, not everybody can see it, but you can genuinely see a black hive from the Earth with your naked eye. Just 34.7% getting it then. Verbal Kint, 127. Planet outside of the Milky Way, I would say that you can probably see thousands of them potentially. We just don't know, right? We don't know if they're stars or planets or whatever. Who knows? Anyway, Creed Bratton, second place, Alex third. On May the 7th, which country legally exported marijuana seeds to Colorado in the US for the first time? Was it Puerto Rico, Mexico, Colombia, or Peru? Okay, you're telling me that's a walrus? That is not a walrus, Sean. Colombia is the correct answer. 35.9% of you getting this one right. Colombia was permitted to legally export marijuana seeds to Colorado. Nothing's changed. Look at this. Not really. Verbal Kint, 127. Creed Bratton, 125. Alex, 115. Tansley Clan, though, 114. And our Walrus on 108. Walrus is what you're going to be called from now on. Walrus in the top hat. I do not see it. I see the picture. I just don't get your Morse code. Next question, number 27. On the 19th of May, an Australian man in Queensland received a large fine for saving the life of a what? Crocodile, koala bear, whale, or emu? He was given a big fine. There he is in the picture. If that helps, I don't know. What did he save? A croc, a koala, a whale, or an emu? It's a whale. 28.5% of you getting this right. He dived into the sea to untangle it when it got caught in fishing nets. And when he came in, the Queensland Fisheries said he was going to receive a massive fine, which they gave to him, and then they cancelled it after a public outcry just a couple of days later. His name is just Django. He didn't want to be known by anything else other than Django. Verbal Kint, good question for you. 132. You're now leading by 7 from Creed. Alex, 120. Tansley, 119. And our Walrus man there, 113. Next question. On May the 26th, which country became the first in Central America to legalize same-sex marriage? Costa Rica, Panama, Honduras, or Belize? Yeah, he called himself Django, but he absolutely should have been Ahab, right? That makes more sense. Juana's had a spillage. You're a trooper for continuing though, Juana. Well done you. Costa Rica is the correct answer here. 56.9% of you getting that one right. And that was the first wedding that took place between those two young ladies there. Verbal Kint, 137. Creed Bratton, 130. Alex is catching you up though, 125. And Tansley Clan is just behind on 124. And Johnny Logan Frax, our reigning champion, 118, comes back into the top 5. So we have just one question remaining from our guest round. And it will be question number 29. In May, a man in the USA discovered he could make money by buying his own what using an online app? Was he buying pizza, house, car, or artwork? Was he buying his own pizza, his own house, his own car, or his own artwork? He made money from buying it. Correct answer here is pizza. 37.9% of you getting it right. He owns a couple of pizzerias, and basically there was an app. It was called DoorDash. Who were doing a special offer, and they were charging less for the pizza than was being paid. It was ridiculous. So he just bought a ton of pizzas and they paid him the money. Brilliant. He then handed the pizzas out to people. Lovely. Verbal Kint, 137. Creed Bratton, 130. Tansley Clan, 129. Alex, 125. Family Turk, 121. And those were your 10 questions. Well done, Dora. Now we're back to normal. Here comes question number 30. Multiple answer. Select the 3 drivers that have won the Formula 1 World Championship just once. Fernando Alonso, Jenson Button, Nico Rosberg, Mika Hakkinen, Nigel Mansell. Okay, so 3 of them have won it just once. Tricky one here, and this is shaking things up. Jenson Button, Nico Rosberg, and Nigel Mansell are the 3 correct answers. Mika and Fernando Alonso Hakkinen, they have both won it twice. Tricky question, and that really did shake things up because the Tansley Clan go straight into the lead. The Tansley Clan on 144. Verbal Kint drops down to 139. Family Turk 136. Walrus 133. Creed Bratton drops down to 5th on 132. And I do not know where Bula is. Next question. Which Oscar-winning actress is the voice of Elastigirl in The Incredibles? Is it Hilary Swank, Frances McDormand, Holly Hunter, or Helen Hunt? Come on, Mihai. I know you like to take your time with things and get things right, but tap away, my man. Time's up. Correct answer is Holly Hunter. 37.9% of you getting that one right. Holly Hunter, she's a great actress. She really is. Tansley Clan, great question for you. Holding on to your lead, and it's a 7-point lead now. 151. Verbal Kint, though, still hanging around, 144. Family Turk chasing down that second place. They're on 141. Woolworths 138. Creed Bratton 137. Hats off to Creed Bratton as well, one of the best characters from The Office US. I think we can all agree on that. He's a nutter. Here's your next question, number 32. What is the 17th letter of the alphabet? P, Q, R, S. Oh, I hate questions like this when it's speed. I really do. P, Q, R, or S? I expect lots of you to get it right, but people are going to tap the wrong one accidentally by trying to be fast. I guarantee it. P, Q, R, or S. Yeah, look at this, 72.4% of you getting it right. Everybody else taking a really quick guess and getting it wrong. It is indeed the letter Q. The picture really didn't help you because it's got the lower and uppercase letters on there, so you couldn't really count it from there. Tansley Clan gets it wrong and Verbal Kint gets it right, so it's a 2-point gap at the top, and Family Turk also closed the gap, 146. Walrus 143 and Creed Bratton 142. And can you look at this? 32 questions down, and it's just a 9-point gap with our top 5. Ooh. Next question. Look at the picture. What's that man's name? Is he Billy, Mike, Steve, or Tom? Daria, do you think everybody did the alphabet song then? L-M-N-O-P. Probably not. They were still going like that, I guarantee it. Time's up. So what's his name? That's Tom. You youngsters, you don't know how good you have it these days. His name is Tom, and his real name is Tom Anderson, his full name, and he was your automatic first friend on MySpace going back a few years. The most famous picture on the internet for quite a few years. His name is Tom. Tansley Clan getting another one wrong, but Verbal Kint gets it wrong as well. In fact, look at this. Everybody getting it wrong. So it's Verbal Kint, then Family Turk, Walrus, and Creed Bratton, top 5. Big chance for people to catch up there. Here's your next question. It's a swirl picture. Take a look at it. Who is it? Woody Allen, Andy Warhol, Karl Lagerfeld, or Michael Caine? Oh, it's so much more fun when you guys join in with the feed. I do appreciate it. Everybody saying that they did the alphabet song, which is great. So, who is the swirl picture? That's one of my favourite swirl pictures so far. Andy Warhol is the correct answer, 43.7%. We've made Andy Warhol smile using the swirl picture because he never smiles. Tansley Clan get it, and that's more like it. They're back into the lead, 156. Family Turk, 151, into second place now. Verbal Kint drops back to third on 149, 143 Walrus, and Creed Bratton 142. Good reference there, Alina. I suppose it does look a little bit like MySpace. I hadn't even noticed that. Good point. Next question, 35. How many stars are on the flag of the European Union? 9, 10, 11, or 12? 9, 10, 11, or 12. Now I can see that Bula is definitely playing because his answer just came up. Interesting. We haven't seen Bula in the top 5 tonight. Will we be getting a new winner? 12 is the correct answer, and lots of you knew this. 81.2%. The number of the stars means absolutely nothing, but they do stand for unity, solidarity, and harmony among the people of Europe. Well, it's Family Turk pick up a bonus there. The Tansley Clan 161. Family Turk just 5 points back on 156. Verbal Kint 154. Walrus 148. Creed Bratton 147. So it is still very, very close. I keep saying it, but it's unusual to be like this. Here's number 36. What word would come next in this famous lyric? Hold me closer, tiny dancer. And then what? Fetch, hear, count, or touch? Fetch, hear, count, or touch? Count is the correct answer. This is a tough one because when I wrote it, I thought this is so easy. And then I looked at it again. I'm like, I can't remember the lyric. But it's hold me closer, tiny dancer, count the headlights on the highway. There you go, Alina, that was for you. 37.1% getting it right. Great question for the Family Turk who go into the lead, but you are tied with the Tansleys on 161, a right old battle. Verbal Kint, 2 points back on 159, then Walrus 153, Creed Bratton 152. Next question, number 37. What is the common name for the brightest star in the sky? Is it Vega, Sirius, Canopus, or Regal Centaurus? Thanks, Sean. Been practicing. That's the real reason we have an echo on the mic tonight, just so I resonate even more. All right. 74.3% of you knowing it's Sirius, of course. The brightest star in the sky is also called the Dog Star, or Alpha Canis Majoris, if you really want to know. Tansley Clan and Family Terp still tied, but the Tansley Clan go back above the Family Terp. They answered faster. Verbalkind 164. I don't know, Jen. It's definitely not the Sun. I like it. Anyway, Creed 157 down the bottom still. Number 38. In what year did Prohibition end in the United States? 1931, 1933, 1935, or 1937? 1931, 1933, 1935, or 1937? Time is up. I love that picture. We want beer. 1933, 53.5%. That picture was actually taken just 1 month ago in the old town of Bucharest. And they finally got their wish because the terraces are open. So it was stopped in 1933. Tansley Clan and Family Terp still fighting it out. 171. Verbalkind 169. Walrus 165. Creed Brown 162. Oh boy, this is close. Here's number 39. Oh good, Andre, really. All right, number 39 coming up. Which Major League Baseball team plays at the Coors Field? Is it the New York Yankees, Colorado Rockies, Toronto Blue Jays, or the Texas Rangers? A baseball question. I've got some baseball prizes. I just don't know when to give them out. I've got some baseball shirts. I need to find a time to include them. Maybe we should do an American sports quiz. Would you like that? Maybe. 69.7% getting it right. Colorado Rockies. You can work this one out because if you've ever had a Coors beer, it's got the Rockies on the logo on the bottle or the can. So that's how you can work that one out. Family Terp goes back into the lead, but you're still tied with the Tansleys. Verbalkind 174, Walrus 170, Creed Bratton 167. Warner, I agree, but I'm thinking American sports might work. So basketball and stuff. No, you don't like it. All right, we won't do it. Fine. Next question. If you order merg from the menu at an Indian restaurant, what meat will you get? Lamb, beef, goat, or chicken? Mihai, there's only sports that they've stolen from the Brits and then made worse. Or something. I don't know. All right, lamb, beef, goat, or chicken? Chicken is the correct answer. A popular dish is merg makhani, which you might also know as butter chicken. Merg is chicken. Oh, look at this. We can't separate these guys. Family Terp and the Tansley still tied on 181. Verbalkind 179. Creed Bratton 172. Alex 171. Maybe I'll give away the baseball shirts when we have July 4th. Even if we don't do an Americana quiz, I can still give away some Americana stuff, can't I? Maybe we'll give it in a month. We'll see. Next question, 41. What kitchen invention took the top prize at the Chicago World's Fair in 1893? Was it the dishwasher, the microwave oven, the automated cheese grater, or the electric kettle? Now, Mihai, if you're starting to talk about rugby, mate, tread careful. Greatest sport ever. Dishwasher is the correct answer. 23.6% of you getting it right, and I appreciate that some of you went for the automated cheese grater, which I just completely made up. I know you kind of can get them now, but there wasn't one back then. Family Terp, Tansley Clan, you're still there together. 186 tied. Verbalkind 179, Creed Bratton 172, Alex 171. Yeah, you can knock American football, even though I do love it. American pop culture, says Sylvia. Not a bad suggestion. Maybe you'd like to write it, Sylvia. Talk to me. Number 42. In which country would you find the Winterthur railway station? Is that in the UK, Germany, Switzerland, or Russia? Yeah, Radhika, dishwasher is a marriage saviour until it comes to emptying it, right? The amount of arguments that causes. Worse still if you load it incorrectly. I've had that. Switzerland is the correct answer. 76.2% of you getting it right. It's in Zurich, if any of you are interested. Family Terp 191, the Tansley Clan 191. They can't be separated. And we've only got 8 questions remaining. Verbalkind is still there though, 184. Creed Bratton trying to catch him. Andre comes into the top 5 for the first time with 176. I don't think there will be a sports quiz, Alina. Don't worry. Stop panicking. If there is, I'll do it as an extra one, not on a Saturday or a Wednesday, all right? Here's number 43. Which of the following actors does not appear in the new Netflix show Space Force? John Malkovich, Lisa Kudrow, Jane Lynch, or Ed O'Neill? Which of those actors is not in Space Force? Time is up. The correct answer is Ed O'Neill, who is, of course, in Married with Children and more recently in Modern Family. Have you watched Space Force? I've binged it and watched it. Alina, I didn't like it. I got through it. Just terrible humour for me. I don't know. I think it could get better. I really hope it gets commissioned for a second season because I think there's something there. But I didn't really enjoy it. I was quite let down. Anyway, Tansley Clan got a bonus. They're in the lead from the Family Turk. Next question, 44. What name is given to the Jewish New Year? Rosh Hashanah, Hanukkah, Sukkot, Yom Kippur. Rosh Hashanah, Hanukkah, Sukkot, Yom Kippur. One of them is the Jewish New Year. Which one? Tansley Clan with a 2-point lead at the moment. Time is up. Rosh Hashanah is the correct answer. 44.4% of you getting it right. Our top two got it wrong. It's a 2-day celebration that this year will start on the 18th of September. So the top two getting it wrong. Big opportunity for both of them there. Verbal Kint as well getting it wrong. Creed Bratton catches up a little bit. 185. Exquise Me has 182. So there are some tricky questions in here. Yeah, I'm with you, Alina. I thought there was some good nostalgia there as well. Just some of the humour was contrived, you know, forced. Next question, 45. Which US city is known as the City of Brotherly Love? Tampa, Cincinnati, San Francisco, or Philadelphia? That's the Skarsgård brothers in the picture, showing some brotherly love between themselves. So which city, brotherly love? Tampa, Cincinnati, San Francisco, or Philadelphia? Correct answer here is Philadelphia. Philadelphia is literally Greek for brotherly love. Tansley Clan picking up another bonus point there, and these could be important. 204 points, you're through 200, but so are the Family Turk. They're still sticking with you. 201. Verbal Kint is 7 points behind on 194. Creed Bratton 190. Walrus back into the top 5 with 187. So we have 5 questions remaining, and at the moment it's a tussle between the two clans, the Family Turk and the Tansley Clan. Who will come out on top? Next question, 46. In which Britney Spears music video does she appear as a stewardess? Womanizer, Oops, I Did It Again, Toxic, or Stronger? They're a talented family, aren't they, Warner? The Skarsgård family, they're, you know, fair play to them. All right, next question. Next answer. Toxic is the correct answer. 86.7% getting it right. You know your Britney, you guys. Tansley Clan, 209. Family Turk also getting it right. 206. Verbal King gets it right. Creed Bratton gets it right. And Walrus Man gets it right. So it's Tansley's with 209. 3-point cushion to the Family Turk, but it could all change with just one question. Remember, we've got 4 questions left, and one of them will have multiple answers. Okay, here comes your next question. It's a vital one, number 47. First letter question, look at the picture, name the cartoon from the 2000s. J, K, L, or M is the option. J, K, L, or M. Leave Britney alone. You maybe do it. You maybe do it, Catalin Christian. Both as bad as each other. All right, so this cartoon, K is the correct answer. K for Kim Possible, and nearly 60% of you getting it right. The Tansleys get it, Family Turk get it, Verbal King gets it, Creed Bratton gets it, and Walrus gets it. So these guys going down to the wire, and we've got 3 questions remaining. I've got a feeling it's going to come down to that very last question. A bonus here could really, really help if one of you can pick it up. But we've only got 3 questions. Getting them right is the most important thing. Bonuses, they're secondary. But here's your next one, 48. Which vitamin does the sun's ultraviolet rays help the skin produce? A, B, C, or D? There is an Irish girl sunbathing. The one behind the one you can see is the Irish girl, in case you're wondering. Apologies to anybody Irish. You're very white. D is the correct answer, and it was an easy one towards the end. 95.2% of you getting it right. Was there a bonus? There wasn't. Tansley's 219, Family Turk 216, Verbal Kint 209. I was looking to see if one of you might get the bonus there, but somebody else has picked it up. Creed Bratton 205 and the Walrus 202. You guys have all gone through 200 points. Well done to you. So we have 2 questions remaining. One of them will have multiple answers. Your penultimate question is coming up. This is question 49. Complete the title of his 2006 book by Barack Obama, The Audacity of What? Hope America Knowing Trump. I know, Yon, that's why I put it in. She was white, wasn't she? So, The Audacity of What? Hope America Knowing Trump. The correct answer here is Hope. 75.7% of you getting it right. At least 1 or 2 of you went for The Audacity of Trump, which maybe could be a follow-up book at some point. And it will come down to the final question. The Tansleys have a slight advantage, 224. Family Turk, 221. Verbal King could still win, 214. Creed Bratton could still win, 210. And even the Walrus could get up there if he's quick. Good luck, everybody. Your final question will have multiple answers. Make sure you tap them all nice and quickly. Here we go, your final question, number 50. Select the 3 movies that have soundtracks composed by Hans Zimmer. Gladiator, The Lion King, Jurassic Park, Rain Man, Saving Private Ryan. It's a tough one at the end. 3 of those movies have soundtracks composed by the legend that is Hans Zimmer. But which 3? The correct answers here. Gladiator, 29.4% of you getting it. The Lion King was Hans Zimmer, 13.2%, and Rain Man is correct, 15.7%. Jurassic Park, Saving Private Ryan, famously by John Williams, the man that's won more Oscars than any other living person. Okay, so look at this. It was a close one, and the Tansley clan, you've held on. Well done to you. A bonus Family Turp might have got you the win if you could have been the fastest to answer, but once the Tansleys got into the lead by the looks of things, there was no catching them. So 226 points, we have a winner, the Tansley clan. Congratulations to you. I'm not sure if that's your first win, but it's nice to see you guys pulling out the win. But Family Turp, don't be disappointed. You've got second place. You picked up a prize as well, which is awesome. Verbal Kint, whoever you are, I will arrange for detergent for you. You are in the detergent club, and everybody else in the top 10 this evening is going to win a pizza voucher from Jerry's Pizza. So we've got Creed Bratton, The Walrus, Domna T, Alex, Julia, Exquisme, and Andre Pantu. You've all got yourselves a pizza voucher. Can you please remember, if you have won, particularly with the pizza vouchers and the Tansleys, please drop me a line, even if you've won before, with your phone number to let me know that you have won. I will need your phone number so that we can get your prize arranged for you. Hey, it's me. I'm back. I'm back on my main screen. Let's just adjust this so that you get the feed over here. So, what do you think? That was all right, wasn't it? Hey, that was a nice close quiz. Has anyone won a spot prize? Let's remind you of the spot prizes that we are giving away. So, what have we got? The winners' prizes, runners-up prizes. Here's the spot prizes. Let's have a look. So, 50th place, if it was you, we have got the Star Wars color-changing glass. 75th place, the Asteroids t-shirt, and 100th place will get the Starlink, and of course 100th place will also get to choose a round of 10 questions that I will write for next Wednesday's quiz. So very exciting. Were you our top Patreon, it could be the Family Turp. I'm not sure about the Tansleys, but if it is the Family Turp, I know they're a silver Patreon, they might well have picked up this extra prize as well, but I will double check on the Tansleys because I am not sure. Anybody claiming a prize just yet? Mihai's claiming an all-time low. Wana got 74, so that is just about halfway. Not too bad, Wana, whatsoever. That's pretty good. Nobody's claiming anything yet. I will get the report and I will have a look at it, and we'll see who has picked up those prizes, and I will post that on the Facebook page in due course. Anybody else want to reveal if they've won? Nobody's saying anything. I'd love to know. Right, we will find out who's got that 100th place so that we can get them to tell us what their round will be. And I know you'd love to know what's happening on Saturday. So I've been umming and ahhing on what to do. The Tarantino prizes are not here yet, I'm afraid. So it's not going to be Tarantino, but it will be science. We're doing science on Saturday. It will be a quiz devoted to the world of science, and some of you will be very pleased to know that one of our regular quizzes, and a guy that you may have seen on programs like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire in Romania and many other quiz TV shows over here. He quizzes in World Championships, he quizzes in European Championships. His name is Edward. I know a lot of you know him. Edward is going to be our guest writer for our science quiz, which we will do on Saturday. I have got some science prizes to give away, and some of them are very nice. Some of them are still in the post. If they don't arrive, don't worry, because they will turn up, and I will make sure you get them. So tune in on Saturday and we will do a quiz devoted to science. I haven't looked at the questions that Edward has written yet. I can only imagine they are awesome. So come and join us and we'll have some food. Thank you so much for playing along tonight, Matt. You head off, mate, and get some food. Patrick, yes, you won tonight, mate. So we're going to get you some cider. Perfect time for you to get the cider now that the sun is coming out, and you can enjoy them maybe out in the garden on the terrace. Talking to terraces, of course, Mojo has reopened with its terrace, and the Hop has reopened with its terrace. Obviously, lots of other bars have as well, but our two homes for our quizzes, they are open. Feel free to get along and support those bars. They obviously need business. There is food being served at both of them, so you can sit outside, have a nice cold beer, Clark cider maybe, and you can order in some food and have some fun. We are looking into potentially doing some outdoor events with them. It's just tough with the amount of space, but there is room for about 50 or 60 people outside the Hop, so we're We're looking into whether we can start doing some events there, but they will be outdoors. They won't be quiz events. We're looking at sing-along bingo because lots of you are asking for that. So we might, when we know that the weather is going to start getting really warm and really nice, we might start doing outdoor sing-along bingo, because the truth is, let's be honest, we're not going to be able to do indoor events for at least a month. We have no idea when they're going to open up the doors and let us go into the bars. And even then, we don't know how many people we'll be able to have in those bars to make it worthwhile for you, because if we can only put 20 people in a room, it's going to be very, very difficult to you know, make it fun. So watch this space. We are looking at doing sing-along, and it will be outdoors. The only problem with sing-along is that we know there is a music curfew of 10 o'clock, so it means that we would have to start it a bit earlier. But watch this space. We are working on it, and we will do our best. I know lots of people are waiting for it, Andre, not just you, and hopefully lots of you will come out. It will need you to book well in advance, and we may, because it's difficult with a bar and the bookings, we can't afford for them to end up with tables that won't have people on when they've got such limited bookings. We may need to take advance payment entry or something like that. I don't like doing that, but we're kind of forced to with everything that's going on. But look, it's a work in progress. We're trying to do something. We're just trying to get some entertainment out there for you. Anyway, do drop me a line and a message and let me know if there was any problem besides the sound, or if you like the colours, if you like the new layout, if you like what we've done. I hope you appreciate it. Thank you again to my man Addy, our sound guy, who I know a lot of you know. He came over today with a brand new PC to install, and we put it all in, and that's why I can actually have all these nice colours and stuff. He's done all the design, all the work, and let's give a massive thank you to you guys, the guys down below. If you've enjoyed this quiz, please let's get some more people playing. It would be lovely in the next month or so if we could get more people playing along. So you know, €5 a month gets you a minimum of 8 quizzes and a chance to win. You've only got to win 1 pizza and you've got your money back, but the entertainment alone should be worth the €5. Thank you to everybody that is a patron, which is the majority of you watching. Without you doing this, we wouldn't be able to pay the rent to keep the business running. So anyway, sing along bingo, watch this space team out. We are working on it. Just make sure that when we announce it, you all come out and you support us. Okay, everybody, I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm going to head off and have some dinner because I have another event to do tomorrow. And if you took any pictures tonight, make sure you share them with me so I can put them on our lovely new feed. All right, good evening, everybody, and have a lovely, lovely night. And I will see you again on Saturday. Keep it real. Bye-bye.